will be able to do it theoretically in bracket. So huge shout out to Ken. I think Ken's here, ain't he?
He is not, unfortunately.
Oh, he's not here. Wow, that sucks. What the heck? Man, that hurts. All right, man. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this match. We're commentating a match that's being watched by the players, too. So it's like some Inception stuff going on right now.
It's not a button check, right?
No, this is not a button check.
All right. Well, here you go.
Okay, I was about to say.
Stare at our ugly mugs while we're watching.
Well, I'm about to say, you don't want to see my face while I'm commentating. All right, I make some ugly faces. All right.
And Sony's going to be playing against Jen here.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is House of 3000s. Oh, yeah, there it is right at the bottom. House of 3000s, Jen. Okay. Yes, that's right. That's right.
He's a fantastic Palutena player. He's also got he's got a fox in the back pocket for when he needs it. He's got a couple of other great characters. But stick on Palu as the main choice for now.
Love the pressure up underneath here. Sonido not quite using his air mobility or his foot speed to get around on the stage, using that homing attack because he knows that the opponent's going to have to respect it. That move is actually pretty good in this game. I mean, it's always been pretty good for the most part, but I think it's actually even better here this go-round.
It's better because it leads to a lot of things, and you can use it as like a combo extender. It has a lot more uses than it did in the previous game, but also that's partly because a lot of Sonic's other tools were pretty nerfed. And the other flaw with it is it's really laggy if you whiff. So there's like a huge punish window if that move just whiffs and you like spot dodge it or something.
Okay, try to go for the drop down and come back up with the nair. Like that. Sonido waiting as long as he could. Oh, and then, man, literally, you're in the arms of the angels. Literally.
Get over here.
May you find some comfort there, good sir. Wow, that was crazy.
The perfect timing on that grab from Jen. Going to work out to his liking, and now he's just racking up extra credits.
That's right.
Bullying this Sonic to the corner.
That's right. Using the range that Palutena has, where that means, down tilt and forward tilt, or the auto reticle plus the explosive flame. Even though Sonic is very good with his foot speed, man, that's quite a bit to outmaneuver. Okay, the ledge traps here. I like that, catching the neutral, get it right up off the ledge. There's the spring. You're actually not out of a jump. Saved it that time. But you're going to need more than a jump to save you from that forward tilt right there. Sonido even in this thing back up here in terms of stocks.
And Sonic can rack up some damage. You just got to find that window to get in. Of course, spin dash to nair. Classic combo worth 41%. Cleaning up, and suddenly Sonido has this lead with a lot of room to run around on Pokemon Stadium.
Nice nair from up underneath. Good pressure right here. Drawing this very, very close. Down throw. Oh. Okay, a little off the mark with the conversions. Both of these two characters actually get a lot of off of throws. I think obviously Palutena more than Sonic. But at the end of the day, though, you can't flub a lot of those combos. Got to be able to read which way your opponent's going to go and make each hit count. Explosive flame forced the high recovery off the platform, but actually went for the forward tilt under the platform instead of like the up tilt or a short hop up there. That was very interesting there from Jen.
You really got to abuse Sonic's disadvantage state when he's falling down from that platform really high up. That's an unfortunate miss, I think, from Jen that he could have turned into a stock potentially, but instead he's eating that foot, that back air, almost enough here to clean up the Palutena.
Uh-oh. Okay, learned his lesson the first time. He said, "Sir, I seen you did that forward tilt when I went up for the when I got punished for the high recovery off the ledge. I'm a little bit more aware of that this go round."
This is going to be forward throw from Sonic. I think from that particular position, back throw was not close enough to the ledge to make sure it would be 100% a stop.
Absolutely. This is age-old Sonic stuff right here. Regardless if Sonic has the lead or if Sonic has a deficit, Sonic just does a really, really great job at just controlling the pacing of the match. We've seen it in the past with, like, some of those high-level Bayonettas versus Sonic, or just Sonic just in general, okay? He doesn't have any projectiles, but the fact that this character is so fast is that he can kind of, just control the pacing and the speed of the match. But right now, having a bit of an issue bringing things back into close quarters here. 184% here on Jen. Sonido, on the other hand, taking a lot of damage here and also just cannot seem to get his feet back onto the ground.
That was a real nice combo coming out from Jen. He did like one hit of neutral air on the platform to a second one to two up airs or something. It was just really clean. Added up in a jiffy, and 197% on the Palutena here. That's a lot of life left in this character, clearly.
Back throw, that's right.
There's no invulnerability on that spring from the if you're going from very low. You can get spiked out of that now, and I think we see Jen really positioning himself here to go for it.
Oh! Now that was a fake out of I've ever seen. Originally it looked like he was going to go off the stage and going to go for another spring gimp attempt, but actually faked him out altogether. Went back up onto the ledge, a high recovery at that, and then used the forward tilt. Have to stay one step ahead of a player as talented as Jen here, and Sonido's certainly looking to do that.
forcing the issue, coming in and being aggressive is the Sonic. You see that homing attack as a cross-up. Really nice move.
Like I said once before, you know, just controlling the pacing all across the board on both ends of the spectrum, man. Controlling how you're going to come in, and obviously he's controlling all the instances on when he wants to come in as well, too. But, you know, despite that good control of pacing right here, you know, it is Jen that still has this ever so slight lead. Let's see how long he can hold on to it. Sonido has gone from this very passive and this very defensive, turtley play style right now into more of an explosive type of play style.
Yeah, there's really no danger of a timeout in this game, even though there is a Sonic on the screen. Sometimes we do see timeouts. I've seen timeouts in Ultimate involving Sonic, but I do not really anticipate this to be one. They're going blow for blow here. 1% separates the two, and now with that spring, Sonido does have a lead, and he can just apply pressure with these back airs or this forward smash try cross up.
Right.
It's a classic way for Sonic to steal out of stock.
Not quite waiting for his opportunity to strike either, as opposed to now he's making his opportunities, you know.
Yeah.
Before he would kind of wait for Jen to kind of flub something or, you know, get caught off stage, and then he would go in. Now he's like, I got to create these opportunities for myself. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark. Both these two gentlemen not showing any signs of stopping down, since they both need a grab, or they need some sort of a follow-up more times not to go for their conversions. That's why you see these matches go down to the nitty-gritty, to go down to these final moments. But it is the back here that seals the deal. Laura Stern, we're moving into game number 2.
Very clean ledge pressure on the side from Jen. He was just making sure nowhere to go. Like, if you go high, I have a back air here. If you go low, I'm just going to use that down tilt to 2-frame on the grab. So that reset the situation multiple times and made it really, I'm not going to say easy to clean up, but because it was clearly last stock, last hit, very bitter moments. But he was comfortable in that advantage state.
Yes. Both of the two competitors were very, very comfortable in their advantage states, but it was Jen who was able to kind of edge things out at the end there. Really odd, too. Jen had such a strong start, and then, you know, I mean, it's just high-level Sonic being high-level Sonic, you know, obviously being aggressive, and, you know, a few minutes of the match, and then, of course, a few minutes later, you know, I'm kind of slowed things down, and I'm, you know, playing more turtley. I'm forcing you to come to me, and I'm just kind of punishing really well off the shield. So
even if he doesn't have, like, you know, the same safety and the same invulnerability and tangibility on his spin dashes that was just so useful for making him parry, like, approaches and just stuffing you out. He can still be a frustrating character when you find these cross-ups landing on you, and you have to keep track of this blue blur, literally, as he just moves all across the stage. Still the fastest character in the game. He can zoom.
Oh, yeah. Definitely the fastest character on foot here. Like Muhammad Ali said, you cannot hit what your eyes can't see, and as long as Sonido keeps moving and grooving, man, it's going to make the task at hand that much harder here for Jen. Jen right now not with the hottest start here in the world. We've definitely seen better starts here. Almost getting 2-frame there with that tilted down forward smash. 92% definitely would not have been the start you wanted to make here going into this match versus Sonido.
Sonido moving and grooving, trying to put on some ledge pressure out of the zone. But breaking through that zone is Palutena, now finally grabbing the center stage. This is your chance to respond. Catch him with an up air. Doesn't reset the ledge pressure, but that back air will certainly do.
Oh, yes. Okay. Chiseling away here at this lead. Let's see how well Sonido is going to be able to stop the bleeding here and try to bring things back over to his end of the spectrum. Nice.
Air to air, you do not want to be in that position versus Palutena, especially as Sonic, a character without too much of a disjoint to speak of on his aerials.
Okay. Gets up close and personal again once more. Just not showing any signs of fear here versus Jen. You know, Jen, playing a character that's blessed with a lot of long-range options, whether it means like her tilt, you know, or it means like auto reticle or explosive flame. Nonetheless, Sonido knows that he has to get in. He has to figure out a plan on how to execute and get as much damage on the board as possible. Right now, a slight deficit, only 13% right now into his second stock. There's still a lot of room for improvement. Nice.
Ooh, the dare on the platform was sick.
Okay.
I'm about it, dude.
I'm about that too, man. I'm about that mess.
And now this is a comfortable Jen. I think he's just going to go for something crazy. And yep, that was a down smash to send Sonic off the top at 95? Excuse me? This man knows his character.
That's right.
But Sonic's going to strike back with the back air, but the damage is still done here. 2 stocks to 1 for New York Zone.
That's right, holding it down for the East Coast, the tri-state region, more specifically the New York region, man. Shout out to all my boys and girls in that area.
New York's got one of the loudest crowds here today. I heard them popping off for their boy Nick C earlier when he took out Koma Rikiri. Another big upset that was on this stream. Yeah. So many upsets here on the MVG. And again, another reset with that down air on the platform. Very slick gameplay. And I've never seen that kind of reset before with Palutena on this stage, so that's nice.
Oh, nice. He knew that that forward tilt kind of lasts a while. Maybe not the fastest move in the world, but definitely one of her more long-lasting physical moves. And so tossing it out there to kind of bait Sonido in and to keep him off stage. He knows that Sonido's really struggling out there. Just so much that Palutena can toss at you. Just everything plus the kitchen sink. You know, auto reticle, of course, her aerials are phenomenal off stage versus a multitude of characters. And, of course, explosive flame, too, obviously being the biggest component. But, damn it, your staff isn't longer than my forward smash.
That was a nice little bait coming out from Sonido. He knew that Palutena was trying to stuff these approaches with spin dash aggressively, right? So he just went in instead and spaced with the jab, but not enough time left to come back from that incredible conversion on stock 2, and it's just a pretty easy cleanup with that ledge trump back air. Jen moving on to 0.
That's right. Wow, that was really good. We don't quite see as many ledge trumps, you know, this go around in Smash Ultimate. You know, Smash forward ledge trumps seem to be like, you know, the go-to option. You know, we've seen a ledge trump with ZSS, of course, into backer. Then, of course, Sheik. Remember Sheik's ledge trump backer very early on when her backer was like actually really strong. We've seen a lot of that back in the day, but we don't quite see as much of it here. And it was actually really smart of Jen to kind of use it as like maybe not a last-ditch effort, but it was kind of his trump card. He was like, look, sir, don't